That's about as good a place to pause that. Welcome, everybody. I had no intention of streaming today at all, but buddy of mine, Smug Little Bug, he sent a link that Dragon's Dogma 2 is apparently having a 2-hour free trial for the summer sale on top of, I think, a 20% off discount. So, yeah, we're definitely going to pop that open as soon as it finishes downloading. I may or may not have jumped the gun and turned on my stream well before it was time to actually be playing the game. I was very much hoping that I would be able to capitalize on the full 2-hour time, but considering how things are going, it's just better off if I... Hi, Goober. Lonke! Welcome, welcome. I'll admit to Goober. Goober is fine. Everything else people try and throw on me is not necessarily the same. Let me just go ahead and zoom. There we go. Okay, this makes much more sense. Anywho, welcome to the stream. We're gonna just dork about with some art until... And I say that as I am not an artist, by the way. But it's something to fill the time until my download is actually done, and we are at 18%, so it's gonna be a minute. Let's go ahead and throw ourselves over to, I guess the booth session is, oh gosh, set up set up to be able to handle this. Let's see about moving this real quick to a less conspicuous place. Grandpups! There's an old dog in here. Let me see now. Let me find my browser. Once again, this is a huge I don't art warning. So anybody who is offended by me using Canva, well, please understand that this comes with the concept again of me having zero skill, digitally or IRL, when it comes to art. I cannot stress this enough. But I've been in need of some emotes. We just reached. Thank you for joining the Skullkle Dog. Actually, we just hit 100 followers. So on top of 100 followers, and it being my birthday tomorrow, I unfortunately have no plans to do a birthday stream as of yet. A lot of really crazy chaotic stuff has happened IRL, and we're getting sick on top of all of it. So this is the mismatch of what we're doing today. You won't see me tomorrow because I don't do Sundays. And who knows what Monday's about. 1 second. But one thing I can do as a favor to everybody here is actually turn that BGM back on, just so we have something running in the background on low. I mean, what even is it for if it's not going to do its job? Let's see where is a happy volume for that. That should be fine. Cool. All right, let's grab some colors here. Subfloof. Let's see. Use this grabby tool that somebody showed me. One moment. Okay, I absolutely forgot what step I was on. I forgot to add the CrossFox decoration scheme to the emotes I created by tracing other things. Free resources, by the way. I need to cover my bases there. But I'm going to take the decoration that the Lizzie Red Hood, the Lizzie-bite, gave me for this and transpose them. My art skills are limited to accidentally carving my carving my hand while I'm supposed to be carving wood, and I mean like 100% missing the wood while doing so. Quite literally overpowers your voice. Oh yeah, no, that's thank you for that. Here we go. Let's find a happy medium, shall we? How's that then? I probably should have been paying attention to the volume scale, honestly. I was like, oh, beginning of the song is low equals fine. Very nice. No, because I have no actual art skill, I did learn that I can do things like rough trace in Canva, so I've been just tracing assets that do belong to me and free assets in order to get by. And one of those is this lovely CrossFox pattern that Lizzie Red Hood was so very kind as to draw up for my plushie that I definitely live in unwillingly. Actually, I think those are the only aspects of this that we need to worry about. Let's see about... do I have a duplicate of this? I do. It's here. So let's erase this. Dear Lord, what ungodly. Did I not get the full shape around the ear? It seems not. Okay, so... this is also kind of a guesstimate. I wonder. Maybe what I need to do is... instead of doing the trace work, just kind of drag and drop and trace it from here. Doop. We center it here. Send to the back, and check on Dragon's Dogma download. It's at 23%. We may actually wind up just, like, drawing and not even making it into the time frame for the free session that they have right now, because the timer is ticking for that 2 hours. Unless it's, like... I do wonder if it's 2 hours from when you manage to download it. That would be very kind. Please don't let it just be like, ah, the 2 hour window's closed, gee, sorry. I see what's going here. And I'm wondering if I should center this... I think if I center it roughly, so... that might be for the best here. Let's see about this. Let's see what we can do. Quite a bit of overlap here. Let's do one of these. And there is still barely any room to get that done. Let's see about... because we want the whole cross aspect. That's the whole point of saying CrossFox. Maybe Maybe I'll just like make the colors hyper indented since the face is already exaggerated. Hey, that looks like a plan. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna zoom in. And we're gonna take a marker to everything. Let's see. 4 looks like it's a little bit too thick here. Oh no, it might actually be perfect. Hang on. Artists, look away. Look away at what I'm about to do. Nope, I didn't want to do that at all. If I just kind of eyeball it here, it would be like... Nope. Okay, looking real close. I wouldn't do that if you like sanity. Oh wait, it's just kind of like at the ear, right? Oh, mommy. Let's try that again. Nope. I don't like how that looked. Not bad, and it's gonna be basically an emote. But yeah, I've created some real sketchy emotes because this channel is got enough people for that to be necessitated. Let's go ahead and throw this down here. Oh. Let's see about... I think the gauge needs to go up here. Nope, that's too much. There we go. Oh yeah, 5 looks good. Wow, that was bad. Okay, nope, let's do that again. Yuck. I am doing this with a mouse, by the way. As if I needed to give more reasons for my artistic friends to shudder. Just kind of keep going until it's perfect. And one might say, well, why don't you just pay one of your very artistic friends to make emotes for you? And the answer is, I ain't got jack to do that with. So I made it myself. It's really that simple. I don't have that kind of money right now. How was that bad? How? It must be perfect. You know those people that, like, can't do something but have unreasonably high standards, and you hear them criticizing something they really shouldn't be? I'm that person, but I recognize that my standard is incredibly unnecessarily high for a skill I don't have, so I be quiet. I couldn't make a line that smooth even with AI. Oh, I know this thing is smoothing up my lines, by the way. I'm very aware that Canva's art brush is giving me so much help. And it's needed and appreciated. Let's see now. Yeah. There we go. Ooh. Oh, that was a gummy worm coming out of the bag. Man, with the shaky lines, though. Pew. Because the emote that I have up that I'm, like, tracing on, that was all me being this obsessive about the trace being perfect. So when I take away the background photo, you're going to see basically what me obsessing over straight lines looks like. Excuse me. I do image processing software. It's scrolling development for a living. Also, before graphing tablets became quite affordable, we used mice to draw, and some still keep their old habits. Having enough of a rough time trying to even get a straight line with an effing ruler. Don't worry, a little bit of scuff makes it better. Oh, it's gonna be scuffed anyway, shoot. When you accept that scuff is going to be a thing, you can then mitigate just how much scuff you have to let through. Kind of like how chocolate and candy in the United States has a minimum number of, like, spider legs per given batch. You can have a certain number of errors in the mix before they're like, you can't sell that to the public. Oh, I kind of like the way that one went, but I'm gonna beef it up a bit. Perfect. Oh yeah. Kind of like you can always just sand it smooth in the woodworking. Hey, now I did do some woodworking, some ceramics, some glass cutting in a, it's been a while, but middle school woodshop class I didn't mean to join. Gave me a lot of useful tips when it comes to handcrafting that I still use. Let me see. That and my grandpappy taught me how to use a whittling stick. Let's see. I was the kid in school where I would stay the night at my grandparents' house, be up all night, camping, fires, outdoors, you name it, and forgot my pocket knife in my pocket going to school. And then I psyched myself out thinking I was going to get expelled because I had it. And the nervous walk of shame. You could have played Dead Girl Walking and it would have had much the same effect as my actual fear of being expelled that day. Can't sell that to the public. Have you heard about? Oh my gosh, furry art. It's a hobby of mine. Was taught originally by both grandpas in a way different ways, though. I have heard about the quick cash pipeline for artists. I regularly make fun of Spacefish for it, where I'm like, don't succumb. Once you go there, you don't have dignity as an artist. And I'm joking, by the way. Please don't take those words seriously. 90% of what comes out of my mouth should be disregarded as a joke. Humor is my coping mechanism, so I decided to stream that aspect of myself for you guys. Well, that, and I finally actually had content I felt was unique enough to contribute in being a loop artist. One is hand tools oriented and one use power tools. Honestly, that combination can be absolutely wild. For instance, there's a huge market for well-made furniture, and most people don't care what method is used. Some people do, let's be honest. But as long as it's like stable, I don't care how many hand tools versus stinking powerless tools you used. If it fits together good, people pay amazing money for that now. Now I already writing Twitlogger. Now I have the horrible hobby of hoarding both sorts of tools. I mean, horrible hobby or the amazing ability when you do a project to say, I saved so much money not having to hire somebody for this, and I already had the tools for the job. You both saved money on the tools and on the hiring of personal labor. Ooh, that one's fantastic. Let's go ahead and zoom out. Okay, that looks like a decent boundary. Let's get rid of the superimposed photo. Hey, now it's looking familiar. And honestly, when this comes down to being like emote sized, that's going to be perfect for basically displaying the color spectrum. Now let's grab some colors, shall we? Got this mottled gray here. Ooh, we're gonna actually like delete this. There's no reason for this layer to exist. Pew. We're gonna try the paint everything slapdash with a layer and see how it looks method. I also want to maybe grab some of the other instances I have over here. Dragon's Dogma, 33%. I'm gonna grab my board of components. When your habit is so down hard, for Discord mute, I programmed in some Discord mute options for myself, and now anytime I want to do something like cough, my hard default is to go slap those mute buttons instead of remembering I need to hard mute, otherwise my OBS is going to hear all that hack. Let's see. Okay, so these are white, this is white, these is pink. I think we're gonna do the pink, or whatever is inside violet, inside the ears method here. But I am going to go kinda nutty with the background color. One moment. Mm. Dear Lord, why would that do that? I didn't ask it to do that. Oh, I really need to turn off the stinking commands list button. Silly me. What's the program you're using? Canva. I'm literally using Canva. This is in no way an art studio somebody should recommend or use. I'm just familiar with it. Since I'm not an artist, I'm perfectly acceptable using it. I even know in YouTube, VTuber advertising themselves as VTuber on budget. That's fantastic. I fully endorse this. There's no so many people who look at VTubers and all of the different assets they have, and oh, look at the background and emotes and their effects and their scene changes and the mod team, and look at the model and how well it's rigged and how many outfits it has. And so many people get this idea that you need all those components before you even start streaming. And that's honestly the reason that my Fox plush exists. It's not for the silly lore I keep dropping. It's simply to prove a point to a person that I saw who was interested in streaming and had that mindset. I said, no, you could literally stream as Cosmic Dust. You could stream as a puffball. You don't have to have something specific. Just start streaming, and the people will, if they enjoy you, they'll stick around. And that was the whole point of me going, all right, you know what? Make me a Cosmic Dust. Make me something. She made me a Fox plushie. And that's what happened. It also adds their character on a budget. Let's see. Quote. Oh, dear Lord. I need to put something in there. Alright, let's zoom in a little more because I didn't like how that one turned out. Oh, wait, what am I doing? I'm doing this in reverse again. I've learned a few things about trying to color and making my layers overly complicated because of it. What I need to do is just get some of the bulk stuff through first. And the minor touch-up details will come later. Because if I make all this bulk stuff on... And I don't like that. I crossed the line. And the plushie is cute. Oh dear Lord, I need to put I need to put something in there as a quote. Yeah, I should probably do that as a quote. It's pretty on brand for me. Uh-oh. Let's see now. Granted, there are a lot of, depending on the situation, that's a dangerous quote. You are not wrong. However, it's also on brand for my form of humor, as it were. I was the kid in school when the teacher said, "Now, children, there's no such thing as a stupid question." I immediately raised my hands and asked, "Is this a stupid question?" And they just glared at me because now I've locked them into not being able to deny that what I just asked was incredibly stupid on the heels of that question. But at the same time, it was perfectly valid because the premise had been, there is no such thing as a stupid question. I already dislike that. Oh gosh, no, we're doing that again. Look at those polygons. Yeah, I was definitely smart with my mouth as a kid. Let me see this. Sorry, a friend of mine is at a con that she has been looking forward to for months. So I've been getting the nitty-gritty piece by piece. Let's see now. 39%. There is no stupid question, only stupid persons. I mean, fair. I was just the asshat kid that kept correcting teachers on their mistakes. Okay. Mama taught me to have some respect. But I did notice when my history class would gloss over certain important portions of history, and then I would be the very, very blunt kid in the back of the class going, "Are we going to talk about the atrocities that Custer committed on several women and children? Are we going to talk about this? Are we going to talk about that?" And the teacher's like, "No." Oh, South Park quote there. Didn't know. TwitchCon EU. No, 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 no. An American con. Nah, an American con. Strange as it might seem, I do in fact have friends that are not Europeans, although I have many friends in the Europa. Alright, stop getting so close to the border, because every time I do that, I'm just gonna make myself more angry. Pew. Color fill. This is our clarifying mud, may I ask? Alright, now we're gonna take those and drop them back and see how it looks. I mean, it's not bad, and by the time I fill in the violet side of this, I'll be okay. What? Teachers should be happy that someone cares. I mean, yes, I could tell in... How should I put this? I was the kid that was friends with everybody, but didn't belong singularly to any group of people. And that included the teachers. Like, teachers and staff loved me. So, when I asked this question, one, she knew it wasn't coming from a place of, like, actually... But two, I could tell when I looked in her eyes that she understood it as important, but she was having to follow rules that dictated what she could and could not touch on in the curriculum. So I left it alone. My mom told me, if you don't understand something, ask about it. Led to me questioning about 95% of all the teachers taught us. Yeah, I mean, that's perfectly fair. That's why I enjoy the Socratic method when it comes to teaching. Many a times when my kids are doing or saying something, I will ask them a question that makes them think about the response before giving it. Even if it's something that might seem rather obvious. Sometimes they just weren't thinking about it. Go. Ah, I saw that. Let's get that most recent layer set back, shall we? Oh, heavens. This we want below. All of my layers go boo boo boo. Nice. Let's get the other side. Let's grab the positions for both of those. Now, grab your positions. Speaking of positions and very questionable grabbing, anybody play sports when they were in school? I'd love to hear about that. What kind of sports did you play? What positions did you play? Suppose I should go first. I did not play basketball. For those of you who know me from other communities, you probably already know the fact that I happen to be almost 6 foot as a female. And, excuse me, people are getting sick around here. And on top of all of that, my skin tone on the darker side, if you catch my drift. So, of course, when people see me, they automatically think basketball. And I tell people regularly, look, if you play basketball with me and you want to win, put me on the other team. This is only 2% facetious. I'm terrible at basketball. I don't have the finesse. I don't have the speed. I don't have the agility, the dexterity. No. I played softball. And then when people find out that I'm almost 6 foot and played softball, they go, oh, were you the pitcher? I said, no. They said, oh, are you first baseman? I said, sometimes. They said, outfield? I said, sometimes. They said, well, what position did you play? I said, I played catcher. And then you see the long pause. And they're like, you played catcher? I said, yes. My wingspan is 6 foot. I could snap out and reach the flies that get past me faster than most people can get up and stand. It was very rare that I actually had to get up as catcher. And I could whip that thing to second base without standing because I have slingshots for arms. They're like, oh, that makes some sense. Let's see, get the position on that one. I might not be able to run or run very fast. In fact, I got the nickname Sloth on my softball team. But I could hit, I can throw, and I can catch. My best sport was shot put, defensive, floorballer, and soccer. Interesting. Used to have good sense of situation, so I was able to somewhat predict how the enemy team was going to play. That's quite the contrast to being a small fox plushie. Okay, so, fun fact about me, because I happen to be so large in real life, I enjoy playing small characters in games. Let's be honest, the world was made for short people. And I'll give you examples to defend this, by the way. 6 foot is 183. Yes, I believe my exact height is 180 centimeters. So I am 5'10 and 3/4, and it feels like a lie to say 5'10 and 5'11. It's above male average, which just makes it absurd for females, truly. Who was it? Fish visibly saw me lift another person of her height and size and said, I have the blood of giants. I just lifted this person to my chest and did a couple curls. You short. Hey, look. Okay, if you have that to say about me being 180 cm, I know you are a fellow tall person, and therefore you can also agree with me. The world was made for short people. Short people don't have to have a pillow put over the doorway of a bus because they hit their heads. Am I wrong? Short people don't have to worry about pots, pans, and hanging flower pots busting them in the head as they pass by. If you get pants that are too long, as a short person, you can just shorten them, or have somebody who knows how to use a sewing machine shorten them for you. But as a tall person, if you try and just attach more pant leg on the bottom of your pant leg, you look dumb. If I'm short, I fear for fish. And all the short girls scream, I'm average! I just hit my head for fun. Well, you and I have very distinctively different versions of what means fun. Uh-oh. I think I've noticed a slight issue here. If I go with this dark of a color spectrum, it's going to be very hard to denote other features because they're nearly black. We might have to lighten this just a touch. Which definitely means undoing all these blurbies. There we go. Let's try and pick a color that's not going to wash out any of the other distinctive characteristics, shall we? And for those of you who didn't come in here for a drawing scene of somebody who doesn't know what they're doing, Dragon's Dogma was at 45%. I just hit my head for fun. What kind of place is designed that badly? So, the average height for females is like 5'5" here, and the average height for males is 9? Between 5'9" and 6'2". My brother also had the same problems, where, like, bus doors, you have to crouch, or you're gonna have, you know, a hit head. Like, it's just a thing. When you get above a certain height, it wasn't built for you. And Fish was about a head shorter than me last time I saw her. Fish is more than a head shorter than me. Let me see now. Let's take our color and change it a bit, shall we? Just kind of maybe lighten it a touch. Let's see what that does. Geef. Okay, those are distinctively different. I feel like that's going to do well. Only thing I really played outside school with friends was floorball. Gotcha. And the football, not the American. Yes. I usually assume if I do not know that somebody is already an American talking about football, they mean soccer. Whoops. My parents grew up in inner city Seattle, and I got a pretty decent exposure to other cultures beyond stinky American culture pretty early in life, so. Pew, 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 pew. Scroll this down without ruining anything. Get as close as possible because I just need to push the boundary. Heckity. I stole Fish's word, heckity. And release. Okay, not as bad as I feared it would be. El fútbol. Let's go ahead and send this layer backwards. Bada bing. Oh, right. I forgot that was going to be a thing, wasn't it? And there. Now it looks a little homogeneous. Very gently. Don't sneeze. Resist the urge to cough. Don't think about tax exemptions. Don't think about slipping or falling or how sweaty your hands are or plummeting to your death or letting go or losing your grip. That should do. And then we take... how big was this element here? Hang on a minute. I don't think that's all of it, because I definitely got up near the top. Let's just see the position. It's pretty rare that I hit my head here due to Finnish men's average height being 5'11". I wish the world worked that way. Man, all of the, like... I don't hit, like, doorways. I just hit, like, public transit doors. If I'm not paying attention, there's a pillow above bus doors specifically for people like me. So tall people of the past paved the way for tall people of the future to not have dented foreheads on the way to school. Go ahead and find out what kind of progress Steam has, because we would love to play this game today, Steam. Sometime. Let me see. 48%. Maybe we'll catch it on the nice number. Who knows? I think most common door height here is like 2 meters, about 6 foot 6 inches. That'd be lovely. I mean, that's a regular door frame height here too, don't get me wrong. My baby brother very rarely has to duck to get through a door at his 6'3", and adding shoes, it's like 6'3 and a half. Okay. Now we don't have feature washout. I love this for us. Go ahead and grab that, throw it in the back. And cleaned up this one. Ah, I see you. Send you to the back. And the funny part is, because I was so tall, especially in high school, I had so many of the track and field team trying to scope me. They're like, hey, you look like you could do shot put, look like you could do, you know, javelin, look like you could do, and I'm like, track ain't my thing. I don't do... To be fair, when I got to high school with softball, you were either varsity or you were trash. And a lot of the ones that took the fun out of the game wound up in high school, and I was like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to devote myself to theater and choir. So that's what wound up happening. Let's see now. Okay. I like the way this is going. Oh, right above the eye. Ah. Not intended to be in sync with the music saying the same thing, but There we go. Is that really like a divot missing out of the eye? It really is. Or is it just my screen? No, that's a divot. Alright, let's fix this color problem. Pew. And it's gone. Alright, now we need to pick a violet color. And when I say pick, I mean there's like 4 flavors in here because of shading and whatnot. I'm very interested in possibly picking either this very muted tone in here or the bright... Oh, I got an idea. I'm going to use the muted tone everywhere except inside the ear, and this brighter tone go inside the ear. I love the way that the person definitely already made this the choice, but I'm just kind of reiterating it at this point. Wee. Abadoo wee. I have coworkers who are around 6'3" and never saw them struggle that much in everyday situations. Only thing that seems to be pretty same is that they all got some leg and back problems. I managed to avoid the back problems. I say that as my birthday is literally 30 tomorrow. I managed to avoid the back problems. I definitely have legs for days. My torso is normalized. Like, people kind of forget how tall I am until I stand up and they're like, oh yeah. I say that, and the last person I was sitting next to who is also normalized in the way of tall looked rather small, so maybe I'm wrong about my size being normalized in that way. How do we want to do this? I think we just bulk color the batches, and then when we set them back, we'll see what it looks like. Happy birthday, Clap! Happy birthday! Thank you. Happy birthday tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you. I have been looking forward to my golden birthday for quite some time. Ever since I, like, heard of it, somehow my starstruck little brain kind of went, I want it. I even had myself thoroughly convinced that if I only lived to be 30, I would, like, be happy. I only had a bucket list of get married, at some point have kids, live to 30. Nothing else really registered on a bucket list worthy level there. For goodness sakes, do not OCD the edge there. Loving this color. Let's go ahead. Early tasty cake day. Gonna bake the cake. Got something planned. Unfortunately, we have a little sick bug going through that's... You know how sometimes they're not, like, debilitating in the way that it's fevers, aches, or chills, but it's still just downright nasty. The littles have been complaining of, like, their noses burning, their throats are so sore they can't hardly speak. Very uncomfy. So Pickle has a wonderful faucet of a nose. I'm getting it. Husband is getting it. Hubs, for those of you know how I reference him. Yeah, we're just getting us sick right now, and he was like, do you want me to just postpone? I was like, yep, postpone all the plans, whatever you're doing. And I'm the kind of person who wants to wake up in the year and have forgotten my birthday. That's also been a goal of mine, just be like, oh yeah, my birthday happened. Don't ask me why. It's just been a bizarre desire of mine to just forget my birthday for like 1 year. Oh, what am I doing? Since this is going to be the next layer, it won't matter. Silly me. Let's do this. Oh, but I was hoping to fix, like, this. We'll fix that in a minute. But I can do the layering concept here. Let's... I can have perfect lines because this isn't sitting on top. Silly me. Boom. Oh, was this not a fade? Interesting. Okay, that's fine. You already outlived the classic Grease people. Life expectancy at birth in the years 25 to 28. In the birth years 25 to 28. Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, I'm ahead to bed. 18 plus hours up, awake, and around takes its toll. Have fun stream and nights, days, everyone. Yeah, good time zone to you too, old dog. You get some good sleep. Take care of yourself. Let's... Oh lord, oh lord, oh lord. Oh lord, that was way too close. Watch that sink and be over the boundary too. Let's just drop this through here and through here and just make a mess. I love it. Oh, I need to do whatever this is over here. Absolutely. I love this effect that we've got going here. It very much eliminates the need to do much of anything else because it already dynamically changes things. Very good. Very good. I like this. I love this for us. You the music woman. I mean, that depends on who you're asking and how. If you're asking, am I the person who makes background musics for podcasters, streamers, and really anybody who needs music to be made? Yes, I am a loop artist, and this is a thing I do. That is, in fact, half, if not the majority, of the content you find on my stream. From time to time, I will be streaming my process with clients, for clients, etc., and some of the projects that I kick up in between. I am not, however, a digital artist. But considering the fact that What's your best song? The one that's playing now. This is my personal BGM. I would say that this one left me breathless in a way many of the others did not. And don't get me wrong, there have been some where I got done and it was like I ran a race. I'm heaving. I'm like, what just happened? I was thunderstruck. It was a rush. But this song hit different. And even through all of the time I've spent doing music since basically late July of last year, that's when I started making music, and then doing music for commission was a bit of early August. And in all of that time, I never really had music that like stuck out to me as being mine. When I got done with this song, I knew. I was like, this is it. This is my music. Gonna lower that back down. Hello to Miss Shira. Hello, Pike. How have you been, lovely? It's been a while since we spoke. Oh, that did not fix it the way I was hoping. Okay, let's do some, like, Nito Toledo tricks here first, and then we'll do the fix. I'm gonna have one of my kids come in here and be like, Mom, but you always tell us to color in the lines. How's you doing? We are getting sick, busy, and got some stuff done, and now fell sick. I mean, same. Absolutely that. This weekend was supposed to be very busy. My sister's coming into the state from out of Arizona, but apparently she'll be here for 2 weeks. Me, the littles, Hubs, we all have picked up a wonderful little ick. On the heels of Pickle being sick the week before. Kind of one of the drawbacks of Hubs working in a drive school. It means that you are exposed to the petri dish that is the public system. And Smug was kind enough to shoot over a demo announcement for 2 hours of Dragon's Dogma as a free trial. So we are downloading that and arting while we wait. Since we did reach our follower goal of 100 followers, I figure it's time for this channel to get up with the times and have some emotes. So that's kind of just doodling emotes until that download is done. Go ahead and throw that into the back. There we go. Right, I want this layer to be what this one is. How do we do this? I think it's gonna be best to just find it. And I'm only saying this because I know you would actually throttle me if I just didn't say it. Tomorrow's my birthday. I turned 30. And it's my golden birthday. I've been looking forward to that particular one for quite some time. Yeah, well, I gotta deal with X, and we'll be living in my own rented house from 1.8. From 1.8. I don't think I understand that reference, but I'm sorry you have to deal with your ex. I know that that can be difficult for a lot of people. And I don't wish that for my friends. Let me see now. We need, I think it's this. And then I took the transparency. Oh, no, that's the weight. Transparency down. So we just kind of gotta, like, spot match this little ear here. Oh, nuts. We gotta spot match it on the purple. Okay, so we're about in the color spectrum of this. We're gonna go ahead and go backwards. I can also see that it's not quite... Oh! Lankaratu, thank you for joining the madness. Welcome to the Skulk. Let's see... I don't think it's straight black either. It might be. Let me just, like, experiment real quick. Okay, that's a lot closer. So we're just going to kick up the transparency to about 70 and see what that does. That's nearly spot on. I think it's just light. Oh, thank you for the subscription. Jeez. I really should pay attention to what my alerts are telling me. Or just make more alerts that make it so I know what my alerts are doing. I'll probably wind up doing that. Let's go ahead and bump this up to about an 80. Nearly there. Let's go, like, get a nice deep look at this real quick. That looks correct as far as the human eye can differentiate. That's all I really care about. There we go. And we're just gonna marble it right up. Hey, yo. You weren't followed, but you subbed. That's hilarious. I thank you for both in that case. There we go. And I didn't purple it apparently. So let's go ahead and raise the transparency and grab this lovely violet we have. Make them emotes good. Sub then follow, that's how we roll. I mean, hey, if you rock your own style, people are gonna remember it. If you make yourself memorable, you're already halfway there. That doesn't look as clean as the other one. Maybe if oh, I don't feel like putting it back, so it's gonna be small. I think the only thing we need to finish is the tongue. Put the tongue. Oh, well, I mean, technically the nose is purple. Hang on a minute. Purple nose, black nose. Oh! I didn't even notice that distinct difference there. We're gonna leave it black. But is there a bit of gloss that I missed? It's not like people are gonna notice the gloss on our nose. We'll just put like a tiny gloss on it. Beep. Nope. That's better. Eyeballing things. So wrote them again more clear above Vex. Oh! Live from 1.8 to 4. Okay, so if I'm reading this correctly, you're saying January 8th of this year, and in the future, you should be living on your own and no longer having to worry about it? Or maybe I mixed up the month day. I do that as well. Oh, I see. It's one small on the left and a long one on the right. You know what? I'm just gonna grab a copy of it to just here. You, come with me. Instead of spitballing, we could just be smart about it. Still not big enough. How about there? That's the whole point of this section, is to be able to do things like trace real quick. Pew. I can also just quickly grab the color that's used here. Oh, okay, August. So I did wonder if that was the case, because it wouldn't really make sense that you were looking forward to a date that had already passed. So yes, August 1st. Well, congratulations. I'm glad that that is now solved for you, and you don't have to worry about it anymore or agonize over it anymore. Wow, that looks anemic. Let's maybe bump up the weight. Let's go ahead and look at our progress for Steam. 64%. Aha, we almost caught it. There are also plenty of situations in America that do the month order that you actually posted that in. It's just that for ease of public, I guess, to make it easier on the public, the most normalized form of month-day transition for writing is the one that I described. Not necessarily meaning it's the best. I put that in a goober spot. How does that even look? Oh, not bad at all. Shoot. Gives it a bit of three-dimensional depth. There we go. And we need to do a pinkening. Let me go back to the, like, board of thoughts. It might not be on this one. I might have to pick one of the other ones in the background. There we go. This is the place that I pulled the different elements for this. And this does advertise as free to use emotes. And then I just use the other one as kind of a guide to help the general head shape. But one of them... Oh, the tongue doesn't have a color. I just have to pick one. Gosh darn it. Let's pick a color, shall we? I don't like how fuchsia this is. Oh, that's a lot better, actually. The weight a little bit bigger. That is bright. Okay, let's maybe just a little bit. I love how with no, like, definition above the eyes, this just looks like a big-eyed chihuahua. Position. Where are the fangs? If I'm sticking my tongue out, those are hidden, first of all. They're definitely gonna... I feel that that's going to be the thing I have, but they're going to be small, minimalized, not necessarily, like, open mouth and there's just a row of razors in there. Then again, that's assuming my captain allows me to have my body back. Oh no. I didn't realize that was a whole layer on its own. Oh, it's a group. Okay, that changes things an awful lot. Ungroup. Okay, now with the breakdown, oops. Should be able to... Boom. Why does that look unnatural? Hang on a minute. Oh, because there's a little indicator for stinking... That's very hard to see. Alright, fine. Let's use the color we already have, but we're going to bolden it. Stimulants timed out for a... Whoa! What on earth did you... Vanish? Why would you use that command? Yes, I'll be fixing my commands after this, specifically because you are trolling around in there. Reason why I asked was because when you talk now, there's two showing. Oh! I understand the question going on here. I am so sorry. It might have been a while since you caught my streams, but my artist, Lizabite, Lizzie Red Hood, updated my character, and this is now the CrossFox design, and yes, there are two little fangs in there when I speak. Although if they were coming out onto the tongue, that'd be painful. Let me see. I mean, that's doing what it's supposed to be doing, but in the wrong direction, simply because I boldened it up. Do I have to darken it up? Let's try... yeah, but above. If the mouth were, like, open to some extent, some of the emotes that I created for this, let me grab those real quick since we're just kind of doing a look-see anyway. It's not like these are a surprise at this point. Let me grab one with the mouth open or even remotely showing. Here's one. So this one I bothered to actually add some form of fangage, jaggedy looking, literally anything. But most of them are actually closed mouth, or the setting isn't appropriate for having a snaggletooth out, I guess. Some of them only show parts of the mouth, and some of them only show a little bit open. This one has pretty good size on it. And this one's just being a complete turd, so... Let's see. We need to darken this a bit. Nearly imperceptible. When I said a bit, I didn't mean that bit. There, that should help. And then if I take all of those elements... That just looks like stitching. Don't do that. Don't do that. Undo that last one as well. Let's, like... Position... I'm doing all of this with the giant disclaimer that I don't art. Oop, that was a mistake. Here? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, quick, check the stamp. 72, we missed it! We missed the number. I'm sorry. I was too invested. There we go. I kind of want that last one to go away. There. For the most part, you won't even see that detail once this gets, like, emote-sized. But it still feels like it needs to be there. Maybe I just need to make it a little bit bigger, that's all. That's a lot better, actually. I see now. I get it's you sticking your tongue out. I thought it was an open mouth. Oh, no, no, no. It's, yeah, it's just being a complete dork. Let's go ahead and drop this below. We're going to eliminate the smaller ones in the background because we don't need just to have excess layers hanging around. I've definitely pushed Canva to its limits as a pseudo drawing program. It's most certainly not a drawing program. Oh, I need to undo one of those deletes. There it is. I tried to do a character trace of one of my, like, all-time favorite characters in anime, and when I went to color the hair, I found out where the limit is on how many brush strokes you can have before the computer's like, okay, you can't keep doing this. Let's see how it looks now. Hey, now, look at that. This one might be ready. At this point, all I can do is save this progress and wait for a time where I can get the Canva plus Canva whatever. Oh, get another free trial, like right there. Yep. I ain't being trying to, at the end of this 30-day period, being charged $120 if I make even one mistake. Oh, wait, I shouldn't dox myself in this manner. 1 second. Let's go ahead and... Okay, this changes things. Okay. Oh, shoot. What happened? Now I can drag this back over, and we do not have to fear about doxing at all. Do you, by the way, have more than one display? I do. For those of you who have known me long enough, I actually use an HP Omen gaming laptop as my primary computer. I don't have a computer, I have a laptop. And during the early years with, I think, Spacefish and Smug Little Bug trying to get their streams off the ground, I was a character in there, but not as my own streaming presence terribly frequently. And that was because we had a baby at the time living in our office space. That's where baby napped, it's where baby's clothes were kept, yada, yada, yada. I just, within the last 6 months... No, no, I take that back. Right when I started streaming with regularity, so sometime in December, I'd say, I got access to my second monitor. I got access to all of my gear that makes it possible to use this computer better. So, yes, I do have one other display. This looks pretty completed. We are going to copy this. Did I get rid of one? I think I deleted one. Oh well. And we're gonna bring this over to the emote components. Now that we have... Get out of here. Now that we have that, I can delete this page with no worry and download this. Let me see real quick. I'm going to save that over on my other tabs to get that done. But hey, the first batch of emotes we have will be printed out shortly now that I have access to... they do hold the erase background feature behind a paywall, but they just gave me another free trial, so I'm like, hey, I don't have to care about that for the moment. Let's see. Steam, what are we at? 78%. Dragon's Dogma be like, well, it took you 2 hours to download and you've passed the limit period we gave for actually participating, so... Okay, sorry, one of my littles walked in here. Honestly, it seems like it's the same steps for this, except we might have to drag some of the... You don't have the Chippy Choppa. I do not. Was gonna suggest to open potentially revealing browser stuff on other display, but then again, it depends on whether you use the software in that particular display last time. I mean, I can open browser stuff on the left side and not have it affect the right side. I do this actually rather regularly when I'm doing band labs. I will have my library for band labs, a bunch of my other stream element things up on the one display, and then drag them over to the right when I want them to be in the foreground, as it were. I do not have the Chippy Choppa, but I am going to pause this for 1 sec to show you my favorite one thus far. Where is... There it is. The holy sheesh, you have been blessed. My goodness. Let's see now. I might duplicate the one we just finished onto this one so that I can pull some of the elements like easy color coding. Zoop. And then I paste it here. If you were going to suggest me opening prawn, haha, I don't do that on stream. Just kidding, Mom. And for those of you who are not aware, my mom actually does hop into my streams from time to time. Specifically, usually if I tell her I am streaming a specific subject for her. Case in point, my parents are console locked onto Xbox. And they love Destiny. Well, he hasn't been playing Destiny because we picked up Helldivers, but Xbox can't play Helldivers. And I was like, hey Mom, I'll just stream Helldivers for you. And sure enough, she jumped into the stream in the Twitch chat. Let's see now. Eyes are the same. I love that there's already a red in here as well. This is going to be a pretty straightforward transition point. The only thing that's going to be interesting is... Oof, we're going to have to wing it. That's going to be fun. With the concept of my fox being a cross fox, it means that the color spectrum on the fur goes, or stitching, call it what you want. I'm not a furry. And I'm not being derisive towards furries either. That's not the label I go for here. I very specifically say plushie because I'm not actually a stuffed animal. Let me see. Let's do... I may still have to superimpose the example line here. Let's go ahead and just add these guys. Add these guys here. Nah. Real Eustace, why I oughta energy. Boy, if I weren't retired, I'd do that. Nah, it's right there. Okay, let's take the one that's got the business going on. Ayo. Lo-fi tofu. Welcome. Ah! Eliminate fox. Let's see. We are actually waiting around for the Dragon's Dogma download since they're doing a 2 hours of free Dragon's Dogma. And it's taken... How long have we been on stream now? An hour and 30 just to download the bloody game. Frozen, welcome. But we are at 84% for those of you who have been keeping track. Let's go ahead and kind of wing it with this color scheme, shall we? That being the case... I posit, I am not an artist for those of you who are watching at home. Under no circumstances. I mean, that should work. And then on the top there, it would be kind of like... But you can see the side tuft there, so let's... Maybe. Love this. Let me see. Yeah, I think that's gonna do well for our pattern here. And I'm not gonna bother putting any of these in the background of all of these objects until we have the coloring done. So let's go ahead and get rid of this. And because these objects are in here, we should have access to the same colors now. And here they are. Let me see. Let's let this. Nice. Oh shoot, I've got to color the whole body. Forgot how much of this one actually has, like, whole body presence. She lies, she like Banksy. I have no idea what that means. I don't remember if that's just... Let's do an experiment real quick. Okay, those are shaded. Deeply, it seems. So they will not be reliable for helping in that instance. That's fine. Let's do this again, shall we? Just gonna... Wow. I love how well I can follow imaginary lines. It's so great. Here we go. Once again, folks, if you have the ability to hire professionals to do something and make it look good, I highly suggest it. Yours is going to look like mine. Actually, for those of you who've joined late, we did have a question earlier about what kinds of sports did you do as a kid in school? Mine was softball. I very much excelled at being the catcher, even at my nearly 6-foot height. I could snap that ball to second before they could even get there, and I didn't have to get up off the ground to do it. Everybody assumes that just because I'm tall and of dark ethnicity, I have any kind of skill with basketball and finesse. And the fact of the matter is, I don't. I super don't. Or hire me if you want stick figures. I mean, some people might be down for some stick figures. Could you imagine, like, somebody's theme being Monty Python and the Holy Grail-esque, but it's stick figures? So you just, like, have stick figures wearing male shirts and coifs and... Fantastic. Actually, there was a game like that way back. If anybody remembers addictinggames.com, cousin to miniclip.com and similar. But they had a game called Bowmaster Prelude, and you literally fought to defend your kingdom with a bow and funds to pay for other things that were also projectiles, is basically how it went. It was a lot of fun. Center back. There we go. Oh, and the line we have that's ever so aesthetic here. West of Loathing, kinda. Why does that sound so familiar? Like, I distinctively have the feeling. this. Colored in the middle because I keep trying to hyper focus on the small details. Ah! Like not running off the road. Let's do some of this. And some of that. And some of this. For pity's sake, stay in the lines. It's like one of the basic tenets of drawing. And I'm saying that as a person who doesn't draw. Fake it till you make it. That's really what we're doing here. Go. Oh. I shouldn't have done that. What was I thinking? There we go. Now that we have that, we can... I see a spot. We're just going to have to go and move all of that stuff down. Eh? Let me just grab all of these little elements and throw them down at the bottom of the pile. Instead of waiting 10 years to get down there, I wonder if I can just like, hey, send to bottom. Oh, one moment, phone call. Okay, I am finally back. Sorry about that. Had somebody come over that I wasn't expecting to come over. Let's go ahead and go back to our drawing scene, and we can actually probably assume, yep, there we go. Dragon's Dogma has actually finished, so I'm going to go ahead and save on this. You can expect to see those emotes soon. Got a nice little sneak peek. If we're talking about a birthday event, I suppose me having emotes is going to be it. Let's pop over to the gaming scene. I suppose we turn this down just a touch and go ahead and get the game running. I'm also going to make sure that Steam isn't like, sorry, that 2 hours it took for you guys to download, you have now opted out of the free 2-hour period. Oh, I forgot this game takes controllers. Shoot, let me plug that in real quick. Let me double check my information and make sure we have the necessary requirements. Oh, available for free until July 18th. Here I was thinking I was working against the clock. I would subject you guys to the awful audio that happens when you plug in a game for the first time, but it is still, as it says here, compiling shaders. First mate Vexen, I'm taking the rat's nest on the rat's nest on her maiden voyage. Hey yo, is that the name of your sloop, or did you buy something else? I know we made a pretty 300,000 for you to work with, but I wasn't sure if you decided to pick the brigantine or the sloop, which we kind of got you real used to sailing with. Also, because of the number of milestones, went with the sloop. Because of the number of milestones that you probably kicked through, there's probably some items you can buy to decorate your guild ship with. So, might look around in some of the shops, and definitely with the what is it? Basically the dock merchant for the ships. I'm drawing a huge blank, and I shouldn't be. I'm doing just that. Absolutely. I go back and check them from time to time because, yeah, I'm also getting a bunch of, like, milestones and things. Some of the decorations are very nice. Very nice. Some of them are definitely held behind achievement hunting. Maia, what's up? Welcome. We are testing out. Steam is doing a free 2 hours of Dragon's Dogma 2 from here to July 18th, and somebody let me know about that, and I just had to get it down. I will admit I jumped the gun. I didn't realize that the time frame was out to July 18th. So I was like, oh shoot, I have to do it in the next 2 hours or I'll miss it. And I threw the stream on, and most of the stream was just waiting for it to download. So I should have read the fine print before throwing the stream on. But here we are. Let's see now. Oh, you made the social post. Do you care if I inform our viewers of your wonderful news, or would you like to do that yourself? Or maybe you want to keep that a secret. Let's see. Is the chatter panel under the props forward? I bet it is. It is. Let's go ahead and size you guys to the screen, shall we? Now, Lo-Fi, we do not, we don't condone the pestering. If somebody wants to share their news, they are free to share their news. Also, she might have just given a lurk. This is my sister-in-law, in fact. It's very common for her to pop in with a lurk just to give me a view. I love that. Let's see. Where is... Is it? It can't be in the background. Hang on a minute. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's... Ooh, Don't want that either. Let's go ahead and drop that, shall we? Whoop. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, those accidentally wound up in a group. I see what happened. There. Understandable, I'm just a fan of good news. I mean, that's fair, especially in today. Woof. People are in need of some good news today. I say that, and in no way am I undermining people's struggles, so I caveat this, but could you imagine World War I, World War II, and just how desperately they needed good news as well? Never underestimate the power of good news. That their charisma modifier is incredibly powerful. Compiling shaders. There's a lot of shaders to compile, Dragon's Dogma. Thank goodness we have until April 18th. It's not like we were trying to do something here. Again, this is my fault. I really should have probably read the fine print before just, like, screaming myself into downloading the game. Because you guys have spent literally 2 hours doing none of what I promised. On the flip side, I have been personally excited to get my hands on any Dragon's Dogma content because I actually am a long-term fan of the series. Yet another game that I background watched as my brother played and limped through, and just a lot of good memories of playing the Dragon's Dogma game. So, are you all right, Arisen? Funny enough, I was actually watching through the Critical Role first campaign. One of their side guest stars The character Jara, the tiefling warlock, I couldn't figure it out. I was like, why do I know her voice? So I went and looked up her character profile as a voice actor, and I about threw my head through a wall because not only is she one of the voices of your companions on Dragon's Dogma who constantly says, "Are you alright, Arisen?" She's also like 1,000 voices from the Naruto series. Like everybody who you can qualify under Kurenai, that's that voice actor. And I was like, how did I not see it? How did I not see it? Oh my gosh. She's Katsuyu, she's Kurenai, and 1,000 other characters in the Naruto series. And I gotta say, probably the best like cameo character in the Vox Machina campaign. Actually, I wonder if I shouldn't at least do myself a solid here. Pfft, stupid. Oh, no, I can't because I have the character Bob on. I won't bother with it then. Well, maybe. Let's see. Let's do one of these. But we're going to put it right there. For the purposes of this video, I definitely am armed with a medieval weapon. There's fine. Where's the please ignore the giant bladed weapon behind the fox plushie, like, symbol? How heavy is this game? And that's a terrifying concept because it's a solo game of open world proportions. Anybody out there play the original Dragon's Dogma Darkness Arisen? Pretty sure there's another game called Dragon's Dogma, but it was one of those like convergence of concept or similar thought, and it has nothing to do with the Dragon's Dogma franchise at all. But with the first run of Dragon's Dogma, I think my first character was the dual-wielding knife character. And then I definitely went for the completely overpowered, like, magical bowcaster role, where I'm just flinging nothing but magic nonsense off of a bow. It was just fun to do, and I have no problems doing it, because as a solo player, I kind of suck at games. I'm perfectly fine cheesing my way through. Not cheating, but cheesing. Cheesing is fun. I, in fact, do not have the skills to complete Dark Souls or, what's the one everybody loves? Elden Ring. Yeah, no, not a chance. Not even a little bit. Shaders bar over here needing water and sunlight because it's going to take a full season. Although, now that we have this week coming along, for all of you wonderfully fine red-blooded American folks, what are your plans for the 4th of July and celebrating the independence of our nation? And for you Europeans, America! Pretty sure I genuinely heard somebody throw off fireworks last night, too. We're like 5 days out, and someone's like, America! Let me see. Oh my goodness, guys, something changed. It's happening. The game has loaded. Oh, I gotta change my title to actually playing Dragon's Dogma. I'm gonna change this to finally, and people will be like, how long were you waiting for that for the trial? Let's go. Remove this art label. What is art? Okay, we are officially uploaded, so let's go ahead and kill that BGM you guys have been listening to ad nauseum. I'll admit, my music is wonderful, but there are limitations. Subtitles, sure. Yes, confirm. Oh gosh. Adjust the pattern so it is barely visible. I like a lot of bright in mine. Just until the pattern is barely visible. Oh, I see. Make the darks dark and the lights light. We're gonna rock that. Adjust the picture until the center one disappears. Enter my age. For the purposes of this film, we are going to go with tomorrow's birthday. Console purposes. Guys, quick, help me fleece this. Do you find anything bad? All right, we're going. I'm holding you accountable. Chad, if something goes wrong, you guys will be my lawyers. First things first, I definitely need to adjust some of this volume, and I'm not even working in full screen, so let's fix that, shall we? Um... That's a bit loud. We'll see if that works. Auto sheet, destination, interface, display. Uh, Display mode. There we go. Oh, heavens, that changed things so much for you guys. Let me fix that. There, that's reasonable. All right. Let's go. Eh? There. We updated the title to match. Finally getting into this. I had you guys here for a full 2 hours. Love you guys, lurkers and whatnot who stuck around for that time. Conviction is the human will that reaches its greatest power. Onier de Blaze. Henri. Unmeetable Feast. Minstrel hats and the like. But it is not this day. Okay, they did some kind of clever camera work where they intentionally didn't show your face so you have time to make your face. Oh look, it's the Sword of Thrones. I mean, I don't want to get copyright. Get out of here, mouse. Go insane. Are we being asked to commit suicide in this party? Literally, the entirety of this party just got together to celebrate the fact that they now have a monarch. No game sounds. Oh, I just got Kraken solo. I will fix the no game sounds. Let's see now. Silly me. Thank you for the heads up. Actually, I should probably pause this while we fix that. Let's go to Dragon's Dogma. And do y'all hear boots? Boots and rats and things. Makes a noise like a illager.
shy? I've just got to take down a record of your name and face. Come on, step forward.
Either select a prisoner to use as a preset or select a hooded prisoner to customize your appearance as a blank. I have the character creator, so I'm actually genuinely surprised that, like,
Are you the one then?
that option's not showing up.
Ah, it must be you. You've got an arrow. Aha, I thought I recognized you.
Oh, use existing character data to create the Arisen? This just feels dangerous. What am I supposed to do? Close. I've been through this already. Oh well. Wait, why did I click on that? I'm not a dude. Ken here is low. Alright, let me go ahead and adjust that. Let's see how that does for you. No, gosh, stop clicking in. Oh my land. I'm gonna get absolutely razzed for that. Oh wait, this is a game where your stature actually dictates, like, your carry capacity. Oh gosh, carry capacity. Let's see. Choose a body. This is one of those games where I don't get to be the tiny fantasy character, per my norm. Maybe? Maybe. I do love that this character creator was basically so in-depth that they recreated Shaggy. It just tickles something. Maybe. Also maybe. And yes, I'm very aware I'm flipping through basically the same scenes. Let's go ahead and see what this says. She got that good hair. Is that an elf? It is. Hmm. Oh, I can dig that. Let's go. Hmm. Yes? Whoa. Can we lighten this a bit? Listen, I ain't off the boat like my great might have been, but ain't me. Do I just need to go from, like... I suppose that'll do. It's okay, Val. I understand. I want to see a cute girl on the screen, and you want to see a big buff guy. Aha! If I want to see me a man bear, I'll go talk to my husband, and we'll spend time together. I can end this now. I can end it anytime I want. I just don't want to. Let's see. Confirm. Oh, heavens. Back. Back. But I can give myself some other fantasy. Wait, how do I, zoom? I mean, I think the eyes are actually some decent colors already. Eh. That's for squint. I don't want squint. I mean, you clicked on a tall buff guy 3 times. To be fair, I was trying to fix the stick in audio. That stuff's pretty fine. Oh, there we go. Wait, color presets? That'll be helpful. I do like this honey yellow idea. Hmm. Uh-huh. I'm more likely to be stinking ridden on the fact that I sound like a guy to 1/3 of the internet, even with the improved headset and sound system. I'll still hop into parties and people very much distinctively believe I am male, but that's because I don't inflect with effeminate. That's just not me. I've heard that before. Uh-huh. I think I was in the Band Labs like Reddit and Discord, and a Romanian guy genuinely thought I was a dude for a week until I got sick. See, now you're part of the greater 2/3 of the population that can tell the difference, or maybe have talked to females ever. But there's still those times that happens. Let's see. Wonder if I can get my normal, like, cross the eyes, dusty black bar style? Color, I mean, black. Jeez. I'll go back with one, because honestly. Coverage? How much do we color? Opacity? Okay, I'm kind of loving this. What do they think ladies can have? Do they not think ladies can have deep voices? So, specifically if I'm gaming, or my concentration is split, I go from being a very... One moment. My inflection goes from being conversative and dynamic to being very flat. And if one's not looking for it, it's very easy to mistake my depth and timbre and honestly the style of speaking that I use as being male. More so when I used to play on console and I had basically a console default headset. It was very easy to mistake me for a guy. It's the reason I don't get upset when it happens. I'm like, oh, hey, look, that thing happened again. That happens all the time. Looking at me IRL, you would not make that mistake in a million years. But that's, welcome to the internet. Yeah, I mean, sure. It'll work. Yeah. Looking like you've been sucking on some chalk. I mean, ladies not having deeper voices is very within their simple realm of belief for individuals that are so dumb they think things like wiping your butt is gay. I genuinely saw that the other day and I went, really? Is this where we are? Don't worry, I've had people mistake me for a girl. I actually genuinely know another individual with the same problem. Our good buddy Father Vlad, who pops up in some of Fish's streams from time to time, also has the distinctive pleasure of having my opposite problem, where when on a poor quality microphone like a phone and working for a bank, he has repeatedly been referred to as ma'am because for reasons I can't fathom, his inflection comes off as female if you don't have good audio gear. And to the point where I have put my controller and headset down, and I went, oh, there's a new girl in the chat, and it's just Vlad. It's just Vlad because I can't hear him clearly. Let's see. What is this sneer? Oh, I've got to fix whatever this is. Oh. Why does she look like Jennifer Coolidge? Oh my goodness. Where did we go wrong? No, I will start over. I will start completely over. What do we need to do? We just need to fix the head. We don't have to go too far. Why does she look like a Githyanki? She looks like a default for a Githyanki. Jeez. Ow, some of these bone structures hurt to see. Is my character old? Is that something I wasn't paying attention to, and like the face is just older? Is it just the way that these are randomizing? That nose is offensive. Look at this eye spacing. Oh my gosh. Oh heavens. I'm gonna go back to like the beginning. It does that so you can see the teeth. Yeah, but like when does it do it at any other point? If you pull back to show teeth and look like Jennifer Coolidge, something has gone horrendously wrong. Can we get a Nope, that's wait. Maybe. Maybe. I'm be okay with this. Get rid of these. Oh no, I'm terrified. Looking like you bathe in Turkish oil. Oh my gosh. Look at the sheen on that one. Let's do... Oh. Oh yeah, the hairstyle. I was actually super fine with this hairstyle, but honestly, we can look through. 24. Do you suffer from female pattern baldness? Looking like you're about to fight a little Mac in the Third World Series. Why does this strike me as like Men in Black 2? Like the female, his romantic interest. You're just looking like a microphone. Get your high and tight. Okay, you know what? I take it back. That's looking like a microphone. I see it. Let's see. This looks like, oh, what's the, like a dragon? Yakuza like a dragon. This looks like his hair. I am okay with this. I take it back. That looks like Yakuza like a dragon. My gosh. And the Shadow Heart, no less. Let's see. I think we've been through the wheel of options if we got back to female pattern baldness. Oh, wait, the Halle Berry? Like a dragon hair. Because of the number of women that either have mixed kids or say, I would like to speak to your manager, my family disrespectfully calls this haircut, I'd like to speak to your mixed kids. I'd like to speak to your mixed kids. I mean, I'm kind of down with this, honestly. If it's not this, it's gonna be... I can find it. Yeah, this is also acceptable for me personally. I have rocked this. I have rocked this in the past, so... The Kraken hair. You know what? You sold it. I'm a pirate. Let's get wild. I doubt we can get too wild, considering it's still based off of real hair tones, but... Have not because ye ask not. Some people see creamed corn and ask why. Others ask why not. And I ask, dear God, what is it made? What is it? Why? Why does it smell like feet? How many different variants of like a white rainbow spectrum can we have with hair? Getting into the... Okay, so we're back to stage 1. We can just frost the tips, maybe. I did say maybe. Actually, that's genuinely closer to my actual hair. We're fine. Root tip blend. What? Are we hairstylists in this medieval game? Why are we... Why is there a slider to blend your hair? Oh my goodness. Whoa. Oh, oh. Okay, cool. Oh wait, did we not also change the color of my eyebrows to match my hair? I take back everything I said about stylists. Your brows need to match or people are gonna know. I'm actually white-haired. That'll do. I cast instant Brazilian wax. The lashes. Okay, the eyeshadow I can get behind. Eh. Is there one that just brushes it directly across the bridge of your nose? Because if there's not... Eyeshadow intensity. Did nothing. Opacity? Why? Oh, wait. I remember this. This was like, hey, how do you... Oh! Now, they got whole in-depth pictures here. Gimme. Gosh darn it. They don't make it so that I can just put, like, one black stripe across my entire eyeballs and nose. That's all I want. I would rock white hair. I think I did that in the first Dragon's Dogma. My character had the whole white hair look, but it was also the frumpiest, dumpiest character you ever saw because somebody made mention to me that your stature will affect your stats. So I went wild with all of the stature features that I thought would help me improve my carry capacity and strength, and I had the frumpiest, Humpty Dumpiest character being hit on by the princess. I swear. It was hilarious. Let's see. Give me them freckles. Give me them freckles. Oh, there we go. Lighten them up. Sure, I don't care really much about this particular part. See, with the scowl like Jennifer Coolidge, that's gonna make me hurt. I'm going to take you guys at your word that this is not how my character will ever look when I'm hit in the face with a pan or a shield, and we're gonna pretend we didn't see it. Tattoos. Yes, please. I like little classical. Ooh, I like more. Not bad. What else we got? Some tribals. Some warband. Oh, wait, does one of these, like, give me that eye cross I was looking for? Darn it, they missed! All I needed was for it to go over my eyes! It's over the bridge of my nose. I mean, technically both of those are over my eyes. Again, they missed. It's over my eyes, but it is sending the wrong message here. You know, I'm kind of down with this cross over the bridge of my nose. It's very on brand for me. I might just work one of those. Could but don't wanna. Yeah, I'm gonna rock this one. Eh. Let's see now. As far as I know, everyone looks like that when doing the teeth. Weesh. They did everybody dirty then. Eh? Ooh, 55. We found our number. Eh? We did it! We reached the promised land! Vertical scale? What does that mean? Ooh! Heck yeah! Love me some bandit paint. Vertical tiling? Oh, heavens. Man. Let's see. Okay, so on my arm is a tattoo of an arm punching the sunrise. Interesting. Y'all got any blades? Oh, I speak of the devil. Hello. It's not just a... Oh, wait. I wonder if... Am I able to, like, get rid of the snake on there? Hang on. Uh... No, I don't imagine I can. Oh, well. Looking like a Starion's curse over there. Jeez. Ooh. Absolutely. If we're gonna have the Kraken hair, we might as well have the Kraken tat. I love that this is giving the perspective of it being facing the person wearing it. Like, what's the point of a tattoo if you're not the one admiring it? Yeet. That's good enough for me. Scar presets. Let's maybe... Going full pirate. Hey now. Type 1. Type 2. Whole burn scars. Crisscross scars. Crooked scar. Oh my gosh. Type 2 is fine by me. Body scars. Eh. Where is the scar? Oh, it's on the face. Jeez. You can even, like, more in-depth change the scars, huh? Oh. Did they completely replace? Who ripped open your entire cadaver cavity with this? Holy cow. We are here for the booty. Hand over the ale and the wenches. Way of me hearties, yo ho. Actually, I recently got Lo-Fi into Sea of Thieves, so you will see more Sea of Thieves content, and Johnny as well. Like scars, dirt. Some lovely filth over here. Where even is this dirt? Dirt color, none. I'm still not seeing this dirt. Dirt coverage, 0. We see all the dirt. Oh, okay. You can look like you just live in filth. All right, now we're filthy like a peasant. And for anybody who recognizes that reference, kudos to you. Let us see. Lower body. Speaking of booty, ayo. Okay, I see what's changing. Putting it back in its base. Achoo! Oh, you know what? It just... I gotta look like I can fold Yulin like a lawn chair, you know? Gotta make the armor look good. Gotta make the armor look really good. Yeah. Yeah, I can definitely fold. And it's Junker Queen. Well, I've just completely borked that, but that's fine. Whatever. Let's see. Posture? That's some swagger. Knee angle? Oh, are we walking like Whoopi Goldberg in heels? Posture. Ooh, gosh. Wait. My goodness. Full-on Neanderthal walk. Alright, that's enough of that. Let's chill this all the way out. Go ahead and cool that down. Super cool that down. Oh, wait. Oh, that's even worse. If that's everything we can really... Wait. Always. Holy ear depth. What kind of gigantic earbuds you need for that? Nice. Why do we have presets for these? McMahon? McMahon? I don't think I understand. I think we're good to go. Weight 99. Do I? Wait, what? Am I increasing my weight as I increase the sizes here? Also, I need a bit more, this is a bit trim. Oh. What do you know? It says width. I am gaining weight! Yep, you absolutely put on weight the more you alter the character. It's the guy from WWE that has a goofy walk, yes. If I don't fix this, I'm gonna wind up looking like the dumpy character I had the last run, so... Wet. Yes, I see that. Go watch your Zoomy. Zoomy. Done. Let's go ahead and kill some of this, like, crazy depth. It's a fantasy world. I can have a fantastic body if I want. There. 99 pounds is fine. Finalize. If there's nowhere to do a name. Base head details comes in vocation. Well, I'm not. Dear Lord, that cake in these pants! Yes, I know muscle equals weight, but I was actually just appreciating the fact that that's the factor that they use to basically calculate what your carrying capacity is going to be. But good Lord! Built like stinking... Oh my gosh, looking like Sojourn back here. Cake! I enjoyed the Thief. And the skills that went into that class type. It's yours. And the voice. I sound like I'm rip starting something. That sounds like a guy. That sounds like a dude. Yeah, that's not... And that sounds like... Jeez, that would be horrifying to hear coming out of my own throat. Yeah, that's still just a dude. I mean... Maybe. Yeah. I really can't think of a better one. Let's go... Oh, shoot. Let me pull through my... Genuinely, I have on hand a list of fantasy names I keep just for character creation, because I don't feel like spending 1,000 years going, ah. Let's see. I literally just touched this. Where'd it go? There it is. Yeah, we could go with that one for now. That'll be nice and easy. Everybody in the chat, go ahead and roll your eyes for the very MMO name I just typed in. All right. Confirm moniker. Oh, they want the last name. Okay, I see what I did wrong here. Let me see. Literally none of these are standing out. Leiden's not terrible. At Mr. Fingers, oh my gosh. All right. That's fantastic. I love it. I need it, so we're gonna do it. Oh, lovely. Eh? Fix. There we go. It's our 111th birthday. My, how do you fly? Moniker is nickname. Oh. Then I'll just, honestly, we're just gonna be true to character at that point. I thought they were using moniker in the concept that that is what people call you by, as in last names that also have a family lineage in your job. So for people with the last name of Tyler, Tanner, etc., there was literally somebody who worked that, and that was as they were called. Okay, here's hoping we didn't chisel out a bunch of time with the character creator that I definitely was already through. I'm pretty sure, like, sometime in January or February, I did the character creator, and it didn't save any of the stuff I did.
I ill like that look in your eyes. 'Tis queerly brazen for a pawn.
You said it, not me.
Most of your kind have eyes blank as a cadaver's. Mayhap 'tis only natural, seeing as how you rise from the dead. There's aught different about you, though. Could it be that... Worry not, vessel. 3 days here, and you'll be longing for death's sweet embrace. Come along, you feckless dullards.
Heed the overseer. But I could talk.
What do you want?
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
Got any arms for a man down on his luck?
Here to ask aught of me, I...
Got anything to spare? What brings you here?
I would fain aid you if you are in need.
You think I care to hear your troubles? Leave off!
Pray, do as he says and get in line. 'Tis for your own good I say this. You do not want to invoke...
Alms. Alms for the less...
How are you gonna ask for alms from people who already don't barely have arms?
Alms.
Let me see.
Hey, alms is not for arms.
I know it's not. It's an accent pun.
It's been a hard day. I'm at the end of my rope.
Not that a simple hard steady. I think I've earned a rest.
Okay, I swear I saw a scene like this in what's the setting scenario in? Yeah, this looks like Cold Harbor. This literally looks like the other side of the veil where literally everything awful sleeps.
What do you think you're up to, layabout? Get a move on!
Alms. Alms for the less fortunate.
This is TES. This is how you cut in line. You just ask people what they're feeling, and they'll just stop and talk while you
Do
get
your
to cut.
injuries pain you? Pray, do not overexert yourself. This is no place for one of your ilk. 'Tis harsh beyond measure. Even we pawns are pushed to the brink. You ought not anger the overseer. Let us
Jog, we need a RoboCop. Where's the site? Oh, great. We lost him trying to talk to this guy.
I do not understand how 'tis they compel us.
Here's hoping.
Time for you to get to work.
Cold Harbor is like all blue tinted. Yes, but it does also look like an intensive slave labor camp. Coal mines, etc. Rock quarry. Hard labor.
Grinding your spirit to dust.
Pick
You
up
are
a
prepared
boulder.
to work. Then you ought begin by carrying stones out from the station in the back and bringing them here.
So it is a rock quarry. Nice.
The vicinity is quite cluttered.
I can jump with this. I can jump while holding a boulder. I defy you, gravity and weight.
Physically, density. You're not close enough, are you?
I'm in the yellow area. And how far am I supposed to take these?
Wears a little thinner each passing year. Work as late as I used to anymore.
Past the final.
Oh, the Elder Scrolls. I see what you were trying to do there. I swear, Dragon's Dogma, if you allowed us to play the first 2 hours just for us to do hard labor in a video game.
A job well done. Now the next step is to...
Oh, that guy might need to be compensated
What is
medically
this commotion?
for his injury on the job.
Perhaps we ought to investigate.
Ought to investigate. That's how people get dead. Dash. Dash, 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 dash. That doesn't sound good. No. That sounds like problems. Oh! It's the, but is she hot question, and then people start turning to stone. Oh, they didn't even get the chance to look at her.
No, the damn thing's been awoken. You got to fell that fiend, even at the cost of your lives.
Okay. I see. You make a very strong point.
Get me out of here, now!
Runting thing he is. I could flee. Or I could fight. And conveniently there are dual daggers here. My specialty. Carve. Nah, she looking at me.
Swift strikes are a thief's greatest weapon. Watch for an opening, then press your foe till they are overwhelmed.
Twin fangs. Take some of these.
Leave off before you... These These may not carry shields, but their nimbleness allows them to dodge incoming attacks.
Right button is swift step. Wasn't there like an... Oh, I love this.
Boulders, barrels, and the like can make effective weapons for the clever combatant.
Yeah, just stay aggroed to literally everybody else around me, please, while I just kind of make a mess of everything going on. Mommy? Jeez. Mommy's just having a bad hair day, apparently. Also, I may or may not have stabbed your mommy repeatedly. In rapid succession. With intention.
Are you unharmed?
Get chase! Make ready. We move to intercept. Concern it!
You ought flee while you can. After all, your charge awaits you. You cannot linger in this place forever.
His face is built like Jarvis.
You have lost your memories. 'Tis surely the work of a fell curse, but worry not. You need only believe in your own destiny.
Okay, he looks like Jarvis. He sounds like, gosh darn it. Frodo. I'm gonna kick myself. Elijah Wood. There we go.
Cursed creature escaped. Oh, you! Get back here! After them, quickly!
This way, Arisen! Come this way. Let us flee.
You must jump. That is the only path.
Oh! We're dead!
That water's softer than the rest of the water.
That water is softer than the rest of the water. Yeah, uh-huh. Forget yellow eyes, y'all. My eyes are blue. One blue that way, one blue that way. Ah, water.
No one could survive a fall from this height. Not even a pawn. Don't just stand there, but shoot it down!
Draws Kopesh. Hold on, my guy. He said shoot it down, and you drew a physical weapon. What are we gonna do? Brandish it loudly? I can. I use cutting words. Like,
Texturing on the back of the
my
blades.
gosh.
Dual purpose.
And learn all you can of this world you must protect.
In the words of my mama, the only thing I must do is be black and die. Quite literally, everything else is optional. Okay, but how aren't we lunch? I would like to know the secret of how we're not lunch. Until they're stealing your cows. Time to be fed to the babies. We're also going to gloss over the whole Lord of the Rings save out. The eagles are here. I'm sorry. Mounted ballista workers saw it coming and did nothing. They genuinely saw that thing coming for miles. Again! Okay, at least this one's actually doing something. Rude, you shot my Uber. That is juicy. I mean, they have to get good at one thing.
Okay, but the
That's
shot
the
was
one
flat,
thing they need to be
like,
doing.
super fast
That's the
and
one
arcs.
thing they have to do correctly in their lives. They don't
Arcs.
have to get up on time. They don't even have to eat food. But if they fail to do this one thing, you had one job. Yes, that shot was perfect. Okay, but hear me out. Griffin robe. Like, it's just there. Nobody else is gonna use it. Griffin robe. I am grimacing like Jennifer Coolidge. Angry.
Pray, keep your distance, Arisen. Worry not for me. The brine may swallow me whole, but I will not perish. There is a stone not far from here, known as a rift stone. Pray, seek it out.
This dude is literally being eaten alive from
truly the
underneath,
Arisen,
and he's
then
like,
our path
my,
will
my
surely
email address is 77145 cooldude.com.net.
Oi! Are you alright? What happened here?
Clearly, I slew this thing single-handedly, didn't you see? Y'all showed up at the worst possible time and took this thing on solo with no armor. Hello, game. Hello, game.
A griffin appears one moment and falls the next. And now you stand before me.
A griffin appears one moment and falls the next, and now you stand before me. I'm sorry. You are one of the officials of this area. You know there are mounted ballista turrets everywhere in these canyons, and you're mystified at how this thing died, with a giant bolt sticking out of its chest. Good sir, I don't think you belong on this workstation. He is a pawn, they don't die, and they don't have emotions. Yes, I'm very aware. It's just horrifying to think about that he was literally eaten from below as we looked at him.
Was it you then? The one who was riding on its back? It is a wonder you survived. Accompany me to the stronghold. We'll treat your wounds and hear your story.
The story I get to make up because I am the only one left alive. Excuse me, I want to see if I can. I literally can't. Not a single thing. Even his talon would be nice, y'all. Fine.
Still, I can hardly.
B. Yeah, this salubrious draught.
Where exactly is this jail you say you escaped from, anyway? I've never
Or
heard of
draft,
such a place.
because I don't like English.
There's
Breaks
certainly
its
more
rules
to
all
like
the
that
time.
here in Vermont. Could it be you were held in the neighboring country of Batal?
Okay, I can barely hear him. Let's fix that.
English is dropped, but it's set.
Okay.
Nay, I suppose that's unlikely. We've been estranged from Batal ever since the war. It is difficult to imagine any citizen of Vermont being sent there. Fie! Goblins! Let's take up your weapons, sir. You'll be needing it. If you find your strength lacking, buy the curative or have a bit of green warage. When one of the fiends comes for you, best guard or dodge, else you'll be sore on the morrow. Make
That's
use
the
of the slope.
dodge.
It will give you an advantage against their ranks. Employ guarded attacks to get the enemy to flee. There are oft items to be scavenged from the bodies of monsters and their ilk. If you're not squeamish about picking at their bones, that is.
Reached into his guts and found an apple.
Have you beheld
Beast
Where are you
skin.
going?
Very Sons of the Forest. Or just the forest in general. Goblin horns.
Where do you think you're going? You can't just run off now.
Sounds like Obi-Wan Kenobi. Level 2. What's in this corner, good sir? Those are eggs. Those are spider eggs.
Where are you going? I'll not force you to receive treatment, but I'd at least...
Items. Recovers a bit of health, a fair amount of health. Should probably save that. Eh? No, that's the armor I'm wearing currently.
It's like a word.
Oh, okay, it's just like further up the water where we already were.
Where do you think you're going?
Let's see. Tutorial logbook? Eh. I mean, yeah. There we go. Wield daggers with speed and ruthless efficiency, unleashing a flurry of deadly blows. The one moment and stepping nimbly out of the enemy's reach in the next. Knowing when to strike and when to slip away is key to their strategy, as thieves can little afford to be weighed down with heavy armor, leaving them vulnerable to attack. Yes, that I'm very aware of. Core skills. Basic abilities that you have access to from the moment you acquire a vocation. Weapon skills are powerful abilities that require stamina to use. To use a weapon skill, hold down left bumper and press either X, Y, A, or B. What am I rolling over in my chair? Stuff. I mean, battle's actually something. If a smaller foe is flinching or knocked prone, you can pick them up by pressing right trigger while in contact with them, or pin them down by pressing right trigger while jumping on them. After picking up an enemy, you can use right trigger, right bumper to throw them at other foes or toss them from a height, dealing damage in the process. You can cling to larger enemies by making contact with them in midair while holding down right trigger. Okay, so that hasn't changed from the last game. Cool.
Welcome, Arisen. We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
What is this? Pawns. They bend the knee to you so readily, but then... No. Surely you cannot be the Arisen.
You seek the Riftstone, do you not? We can take you to it. Pray. Come this way. Before you stands a rift stone. 'Tis a gate by which we of the Pawn Legion may cross o'er into this world. Pray, summon your pawn. Simply paint with your mind's eye the loyal attendant whom you would have serve you.
Use existing character data to create your pawn. Okay, so I see what happened. It did give me the option to select a character I had already created, and I did not know that's what I was being asked of at the time. I already have a pawn. I'm clicking yes. Hey, yo! Let's go! What did I give her for the vocation? I'm pretty sure I gave her mage, but... Let me check that real quick. Yeah, that's definitely what I wanted. Gotta beat a motherfucker with another motherfucker. Yeah. I mean, absolutely. I will definitely admit that my first run through Baldur's Gate, I played as a barbarian, and throwing people into other people was hilarious fun. Especially if you wanted to, like, herd them into a specific area for a specific effect, as it were.
We pawns are travelers of not only this world, but myriad others with which we can connect.
Wow, that voice is grating, and I'm already irritated. Let's go!
As your loyal pawn, my duty is to accompany you and use what I learn in these other realms to aid you on your journey. I shall be with you every step of the way, and I hope to put...
Gosh.
I'll be. A pawn summoning before my very eyes. You truly are the Arisen, then. Strange. I thought the Arisen was in the capital. Surely there's only meant to be one Arisen. Fie, this is all beyond my ken. The Watchhead would know what to do, I'm sure. Though, as luck would have it, he's away. I suppose we'll save any further questions till the Watchhead returns. You're free to do as you like afore then. What? You've no memory? Mayhap you could make for Melve then. 'Twas set upon by the dragon. The Arisen is said to bear some deep connection to the dragon. Should you be Arisen, mayhap you'll recall aught of import there.
Important thing to note about this game, if you have friends who also play the game and also have their own pawns, you are able to bring along their pawns with you. So let's see what we've got access to.
Hail, Arisen.
Eh?
Pray, ask aught you wish to know. I shall answer, if 'tis within my power. 'Tis the name given to fate's chosen, those destined to command the Pawn Legion and safeguard the world from the threat of the dragon. Even with your memories lost to you, I am afraid you cannot escape your fate. Riftstones are gates. By their power have we crossed into this world. And when our mission is done, by their power should... Very well. May fortunes...
Smug does and a couple of other people, actually, that I have as friends. So let's see whose pawns we can tow to. Let's see. Mine... Let's see. View unique pawns. Nope. Search for a pawn. Friends pawns. Hey! Let's see. It's always OP to carry around Smugs. Oh, but it seems that Smug set his pawn to be the same class I am. So for the moment, with the current class I am, I will not take the level 62 would-be cheese character. But maybe, when I crawl a little closer to 62, I may switch off of the thief class and take up maybe the archery class. If at that point I may take on Smug's pawn here. But let's see. We also have Caster Dina. Who are you? Profile. Oh, I didn't want to see that at all. Ah, get it off. Thank you. I need to know what you do. Thank you. High Spellhold, Maelstrom, Meteortron. Specialization. Pawn badges. Let's take the 14, maybe. Yeah, we'll take Corm with us. Hello, Corm.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
I mean, it's fine.
Ah, good. I see the Arisen.
He's also free, which is honestly pretty high in my ranking of budget here. Search for a pawn. We need a mage. Really don't care about that. Really don't care about those. Search by weapon skill. Eh. I think in Levin is where you get healing magic, if I'm not wrong. Hello, pawns. There we go. Who are you?
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Stately. View pawn details. Nah. Gosh darn it, I shouldn't have gone back. Pawns are awarded badges as mark of their accumulated knowledge and expertise. Whether that be proficiency in combat or experience exploring, pawns with badges are more helpful to the Arisen in the world, and indeed. Monster badges are awarded to pawns who have defeated a certain number of particular type of monsters. Such pawns are by then so experienced with the creature in question that they know the best way to defeat it, and will offer beneficial advice to the Arisen. Field badges are awarded to pawns who have camped a sufficient number of times in a particular region. When adventuring in said region, the pawn will display their knowledge of the area by offering beneficial advice to the Risen. Cool. But that's not what I needed. Magic Bolt. Oh, thank goodness. She has Anodyne. We are definitely taking you. Hire you for a whopping 0.
To honor the Arisen's trust.
Wait. What are your weapon skills?
Ready to tackle today's adventures, Arisen? I'm full of vim myself.
Hold on a minute. I need to figure out what my... I think friends pawns are always free. They are. I need to figure out what... Okay, she also has Anodyne as a core skill, so I actually don't need Anaka. Let's...
Do forgive me, Master, But I've not learned any.
Dismiss. Eh? Give item as gift. I have a goblin horn. None.
The time of our parting is come.
Okay, what we actually need is somebody to round out our 3 skills. We need an archer. So that's my first mistake, was that I didn't really think about that fact. Search for a pawn. Advanced pawn search. Vocation should not be archer, or mage needs to be archer. Confirm. Search. Hello. There we go. I mean, really, any of them will do. Why are they all chicks? Why is every archer in here a female except that one lion dude? Who are you? That's a chick. Who are you? Chicks. A chick. I'm surrounded by chicks! I don't know what happened, but we're just pick
If
this
'tis
one.
discipline your company lacks, I can provide. If we share our strengths, we can begin formulating a strategy that caters to our respective
Honey, I'm gonna need
skills.
you to use any other phrasing. Then I'm gonna provide discipline. Twitch can't handle us talking about some BDSM in this camp. Leave the rift. Because Archer. That is not a good enough reason. How much strength it actually takes to pull a bow decently, especially anything that'll go any kind of distance. That is not a weak task. And I am in no way saying women are weak. I'm saying that I have done archery. You want man arms. You want to have a man's physique to do certain types of bow draw with any kind of effectiveness. I do believe in, you know, different but complementary when it comes to men and women. But this isn't the instance I'm talking about. I'm just saying, Scrag of Beast. Is nobody gonna sit there and get upset that I'm just, like, raiding the food? Food and potions and stuff just sitting out. No, I don't want that. I thought it was a potion. Let me up. What else? Unleavened bread. What else do we want? Look around, see if there's things to take. Because there's always free things to take in the camp. But this is fantasy sexism. Autosave data cannot be relied upon when your save progress in this world. It is recommended that you rest at inns in regular intervals if you wish to ensure the reliability of your save data. Correct. Lantern oil. Going to need.
Boy there, you seem well tired. Tell you what, you can. My pa always used to say, there's naught a good night's sleep can't fix. Aye, being armed is better than being defenseless, even if you're. You should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance. No hard feelings. If you prefer it, they've much more to offer. Aye, being armed is better. You should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance.
Okay, if that's all he's got to say, I don't need to sleep at the moment.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
A treasure chest sitting in a room that doesn't belong to us. Of course we're going to open it. Where do you even see this treasure chest? We're in a tent. Oh, is it back there? Here we go. Mini-map.
Going out, are you? You sure that's a good idea? You seem rather unwell. You ought at least rest for the evening. Only don't go rushing off before you're ready. Take it from me.
Wonder how many toes he's missing from doing exactly that. Don't worry, buddy. I'm not doing that. Fulgurious Lord. One moment.
born a nobleman's son.
Suppose I'll draw the water now, save myself a trip.
Must have taken a wrong turn.
Let's see. Also, fantasy sexism is a men's stinking chainmail shirt that covers everything and a female's chainmail shirt that covers only the buba. And then saying, oh yeah, no, they have the same coverage, you'll be fine. I think at some point I saw a comic for Superman and Wonder Woman, and both of them, he's sitting there just chest forward, not having to deflect bullets, and she's using her wrist manacles, and he's like, wait, aren't you nearly invincible like me? And she just glares at him and removes her wrists. And the bullets proceed to bounce off of her booba, but, you know, physics, things start jiggling. And then all the criminals stop, proceed to only shoot the jiggling physics and giggle. And he's like, oh, I understand now. That's a lot of death water right there. Yeah, nope, we're not taking another leap of faith. It looks like the only thing. Oh, no. There's a tower up there I haven't been in. Time to go be nosy. What's up here? Scrag of beast.
Useful things, these.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
If you're playing at Arisen in search of preferable treatment, you'll be sorry. Your head is like to roll ere long.
Oh. You know, that's pretty fair. Like, if you hear that, you know, Chris Pratt is in Canada, and someone's like, yo, I'm Chris Pratt, and they're like, haha, no, you're not. I know where Chris Pratt is. Less armor equals better armor rating, but only if you're a girl. Yeah? Oh, that's not true. If your name is Zangief, it also counts, so I hear.
Fancy a gander? I find goods for sale.
Crack a few skulls if you want to be topped off.
Oh, wait, is she actually a vendor? Here.
Well met.
Ooh, bye. Trusty sword, rounded shield, and I have money for none of it because I have 600 gold. Oh, I could buy the shield, but that's not something in my class setting. 800 for... Honestly, I think I have the same thing in my hand at this moment. Oh, but armor. Ew. Ew. Oh, now that I can get behind. But it doesn't seem to do any... What's the defense? Considering I'm wearing nothing. Magic defense 35, defense 48. Somehow this dyed cloth mask is better. Say less! 200 gold for that. Let's see, some chainmail at 2,000, which I don't have any way to do. A brigand's vest. I mean, I could put pants on. That's definitely something we could be doing. Wait, it says boots, but it gives me full pants. So, maybe the pants, the scarf... Oh, wait a minute. But these are more expensive. And I don't think I can afford this and the scarf, so it might be the explorer's boots. We naked. So let's do this mask. Oh, I like the equip. Oh, wait, but I want to go back. I forgot that you have to, like, put everything in the checkout table before clicking. And this.
Much obliged.
Well, now I have pants on that thick butt.
Such fun.
Spending gold to make gold? Is that not a contradiction?
Tis as you say.
Jeez. Party dynamic is wild. Let's maybe micro tinker that, shall we? guess status. There's got to be a place I can basically set their temperaments. Items? No, I don't think this is it either. No, my trial will end in 15 minutes, which is actually really convenient because we'll be at the 4-hour mark anyway. Boo. Guess we don't have time to tinker with the pawn's personality traits or battle complications. To the inn.
I'm dead on my feet after today's training.
Hoy there. My pa always used to say, being armed, you should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance. No
Rest for
You
0
shan't
gold.
hear me complain about an early repose.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I also need to apply the level up. I probably should have done that before I slept. Oh well. Say lovey. Maybe if we hurry through the next portion. Doubt it.
Really now.
Let's
You
see.
mustn't shirk your duty, lest you forget 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
I'm well aware of that, thank you.
Which direction? North.
Hey, all. You a soldier? 'Twould be a surprise to see you arrive in one piece, if not. Hordes of monsters have been plaguing this area of late, you see. We've had to start sending out new recruits to cull them.
Oh.
Is that so? Who went yonder?
Lachlan. But I dare say he'll fare all right.
Aye, I expect he will.
Ocado. To be honest, sir...
What? Weren't harpies reported in that area? I can't handle the...
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Fie! I want to go to his aid, but we can't just abandon our posts. Say, you seem stout of heart. Would you be willing to go in our stead? 'Tisn't far, only a short ways out from the main gate. You've my thanks. And Ocado's as well.
Yeah, he chicken feed. Just saying. I'm gonna bet he does not survive this.
Our aid is required, Master. Let us depart with due haste. Few can weather a harpy assault unaided. Shall we hasten to Sir Ricardo's rescue? Ah, yes, I know just where to find his person. Follow me.
Well, now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way.
Our road...
Get down here, feather sword.
There are 4 commands that the Arisen can use to direct their pawn companions, and their effects vary according to the circumstances in which they are used. Such as when in or out of combat, the best way to get a feel for each command is to observe your pawn's response and course of action in various situations. Okay. Go instructs pawns to act independently of the Arisen. During combat, it directs pawns to spread out across the battlefield. It can also be used to request assistance with carrying out an action, to request guidance to a location, or to instruct a pawn to resume guidance that has been interrupted. To me, instructs pawns to approach the Arisen during combat if it directs pawns to fight by the Arisen's side. Wait. Instructs pawns to remain where they are until they are given a different command. During combat, it directs pawns to cease attacking and focus on aiding Arisen indirectly. Interesting. So we've turned the system that used to be presets, I guess you could preset their command and responses. But now they're sheepdog. Help. Instructs pawns to prioritize support, healing, and recovery. How on earth?
Do you really need my aid? You must try to free yourself.
If you would.
Well done.
When did that last harpy die?
Is that all of them?
Oh, he is very new.
You have my thanks. I do not believe for a moment I could have slain those creatures without your help.
Gonna head to bed. Good luck, and I'll see you. All right, Frozen. You have a good
enlisted,
sleep.
And when I thought this could be the end of me, I was paralyzed. You saved me this time, but I won't always be so fortunate. I'll have to train harder till I have the confidence to face such beasts on my own. Well, I'd best be heading back, but I'll be sure to let my superiors know of your good deed. I hope we meet again someday.
Catching me out here in this raggedy shirt.
Wanting to report back now.
Oh, there's the other one. It was in a bush. Bunny! I'm sorry, Twitch. You had to see that. Ooh. Oh, do I not have a pickaxe? Gosh darn
There
it.
are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises. It is about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Alright, considering the warning that Steam just gave me, it's probably for the best that we turn in. No, wait. How do I dash? It was left and right trigger.
Would seem our fight is not yet done.
We were battle ready when they found us. This shan't take long.
Very well, if I must.
Where's the other guy? Is he the only one?
We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next. We've arrived, I see.
Hail, friend. Many thanks for aiding Ocado. 'Twas
Aye, that it was. The poor sod might not have made it back alive had you not intervened.
'Twas a bit too early for him to be seeing actual combat. We'll be extending his training period. The instructors...
Speaking of training regimes, I must admit I've half a mind.
Alright, everybody. We are going to go to the inn, and we'll deal with trying to level up and whatnot at a different time. I fully
I've
intend to
places
buy
spare
this
if
game
you're
when I get the
looking for
chance.
lodgings. And if you'd like to change your vocation,
1,000
come see
gold.
me anytime.
That's so upsetting.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time of day.
Oh well, game saved, and we got the full amount of our 2-hour time that they were so gracious to give us. Maybe they'll be gracious enough to give a free 2 hours before I get this game. Let's go ahead and turn this off. Oh, we don't have that option? System? How am I supposed to get out of here, system? Save and return to title screen. Cool, found it. Alright, guys. Back to the wonderful music you definitely had to hear far too frequently throughout this entire journey, but... Oh, what do you know? Let's go ahead and just hide that away. Thank you all for sticking around for as long as we did. 4 hours. Man, what a push. But thank you all for the birthday wishes and getting to see me try out Dragon's Dogma 2. I do plan to pick the game up, but who knows when that'll happen. So we are going to grab our... Oh, wait, I actually built commands for this. Hang on. Does it work? It does! So let me go find us a raid target, and I will catch you guys later.